What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Ernsky, and today I'm here with another video. Actually, all right. So first, as you can see, it's been a little bit of changing around with me. Of course, you haven't know I haven't fucking posted. Because I be in a zone. Like I don't really be like I really don't be. I need to get more consistent with this. That's what I need to do. But first, the dreads they have disappeared. Got rid of that. What was some the two braids? I mean, the dress it just wasn't working out for me. It's just something that was just like it wasn't really hitting, so I had to get rid of it. All right, and I like to. I'm like I like to change a lot. I like to change my look, change what I'm doing, change either where I'm located, my vehicle. Something has to change, right? So it's my hair and the vehicle. I'm gonna show y'all outside drawing what this whole look like. It's probably gonna be I'm putting a snippet, right? But I'm gonna talk a little bit before I do that. Then I'm gonna get back to the convo. But yeah, so I got this a Dodge. It's a Dodge minivan. All right, son. I had to cop because first of all, my game is absolutely fantastic, and you know I'm always plotting and scheming. So a minivan is something I just needed. You dig? And here's the thing. Here's just a financial tip, right? Right. Put you on some game real fast, so I'll show you the vehicle. If you can't afford it cash, right? Don't buy it. All right. I got this minivan. Take a guess. $1,600. A steal. A steal. I got a vehicle for 1,600 bucks. You dig? They don't do it like that. But I'll tell you how I did it real fast before I show the vehicle. Facebook Market, they had it for 2,300. Drove it around and got all these lights on. Lights don't scare me. I'm like, this bitch driving, and you gotta see how that vehicle looking like. They looking like they've been in this bitch for a minute. Is it shaking and whatnot? It wasn't doing none of that. It just had them lights on. So I'm like, all right, anything could get fixed. You dig? And I like a little fixer upper, especially if you're in a financial crisis. You dig? So you can always be a little mechanic yourself, but if it's too hard, don't do it. I mean, of course, you gotta know, something. If that shit making a whole bunch of noise while you're driving, I let that shit go. But anyways, it wasn't making no noise. So I'm like, let me just cop that bitch real fast. Got it. It got some lights on. Found out it just needed a fucking sensor. So I got a damn near brand new. The shit runs smooth for 1,600. Let me show you the vehicle. All right, I'm back. So boom, as y'all seen, this is a miracle van. Now, of course, it need a little bit of work or whatnot, but essentially it can get fixed, right? Now, here's the thing, right? Why I cop a minivan? See, I was getting a lot of flack on copping a minivan. They like my parents like, oh, don't get a minivan. Minivans are for families and whatnot. Not for me. You see, when I fuck any bitch inside this minivan, she belong to me. She will forever remember getting her shit clapped by a nigga in the minivan forever. So most likely she mine after I fuck a hoe in the minivan. Now I copped this minivan probably like 2 days ago, right? Like 2 days ago. Copped it. Been just laying on it. Had to get the title and all that shit done. And yeah, like here's the thing, right? When you're a real player, it's not about the vehicle. It's really not. It's about the player in the vehicle. It's always been that way. You dig? And here's the thing, right? Say I can't afford a nice car. Why not just get a cheap car? Get a little minivan. Get a little something. You dig? You need something on your feet. Get something. I mean, if you're a high level player, right, on any level, you actually fucking hoes. Get a minivan. Think about the adventures you can take the hoe. Think about you take her to the park. You're on the back of the minivan. It's so much room in here. Dog, dog. I'm talking about. Listen, she gonna drop that neck. She gonna drop it. She gonna drop that. She gonna get her knees in the minivan. It's so much room in this bitch. she gonna drop that neck. She gonna want to fuck in a minivan, especially if you're a player. You got the music playing. You know, you got a little drink. Like, you know, I mean, I don't drink alcohol, you know, but I mean, I drink wine here and there, you know. But I don't smoke no more, so that's another thing. So yeah, the whole she gonna wanna drop that neck for sure. And plus me, I mean, have y'all seen in my previous videos? I love adventure, so I'm usually taking a road trip somewhere, and I can just sleep inside this bitch, you know. So I mean, I thought this whole out, you know, a lot, and the minivan gotta fit you. Now, some niggas like me, like here's the thing, like I be telling people like I don't really need the nicest shit. Like I really don't. Like having nice shit is cool. I had nice shit before, but that didn't give me any more coochie than it did when I didn't have any nice shit. When I was riding around in a fucking Hyundai, you know, I was still getting coochie. When I had the Nissan and stuff like that, nice shit. I mean, I was getting the same amount of coochie. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, and here's, like I said before, financially, why put yourself in debt because you think having a nice car is gonna get you some? Because that's the reason why niggas do it. You get the nice shit because you think, oh man, the hoes gonna fuck with this. If you don't know how you get no bitches, it don't matter what kind of car you drive, unless you're a car guy, you know. But I always tell myself, I'm like, you know, it really don't matter what the fuck I drive, me personally. I'm like, nigga, it don't really matter. And a matter of fact, make this shit as fun as possible. So, as fun as possible and reliable. I knew a minivan is gonna be reliable because it's a family vehicle. You know, it's made for family, so it's gonna be made to be durable. You know, I thought logically about the situation, you know. But yeah, you know, think logically about the situation. Know that what you getting is gonna be reliable. Like what the fuck? I'm what I got, you know. But yeah, I mean the game just been fantastic. Life been pretty smooth, you know, for me personally. And you know, it's so funny, right? What made me make this video is two things. But one of them, I'm at the I'm getting oil change on this, right? And I see some dude, he looked familiar. I'm like, man, I see him somewhere, right? And he wanted to go put the sticker on me. I was like, yo, did you go to Pistol Guy? I swear I know you from somewhere. He was like, nah, you probably know my sister. I was like, huh? I was like, I didn't ask who his sister was, because if I know your sister, most likely I fucked her. And I don't wanna have that awkward thing like, oh man, that's your sister? Ah, yeah. Like, you know, and sometimes I can't calculate how my face reaction is gonna look. So I don't wanna be like, damn, that's your sister? Man, that whole of course I'm not gonna say it, but then, you know, yeah, I fucked her, man. She was dropping her neck. Most likely. And he said it twice. So he was like, I'm like, nah, you went to Pentet? He was like, nah, but you know my sister. And I was like, so I guess he knows me. You know, I'm like, I guess you know me. But nigga, I seen you somewhere. And if your sister know me, it's probably not a good thing if I know your sister. You know, but I mean all it means is I probably fucked her, but I didn't ask who her sister was because I'm like, dog, that shit don't I don't give a fuck who your sister is, dog. If I, you know, but yeah. Then I was driving. I seen some dude I used to go to school with. I'm cool, and I was sitting there driving, and it's so funny because I didn't put. No one knows I have a minivan, you know. And I see him. I was like, that's so funny. And he's like a content creator, so I was like, damn, you know, it's a good day to make a video. I got something to talk about. I mean, I have other shit. I just haven't told y'all about the situations that's been happening in my life, you know. But yeah, man, the game is absolutely fantastic, and it's like this, right? I begin to learn that life, like life is just amazing. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like life is just amazing. Maybe because I reached this level. Like I mean, of course, there's more levels to life, but it's like when you know you're on a solid path and you're just flowing. You know, things are just working out. You know, then even when things aren't working out, you know, but you just have faith in your game. You know, oh, if you're a player, man, you down bad, you ain't getting no coochie. That don't mean that you ass or whatnot. All that means is ups and downs in the game. You know, it's ups and downs in the game. But the thing is, you're supposed to have a different outlook. So when you do get some coochie, things are different. Like right now, like me with these females is completely different. Like my head's on a completely different space. You know, I don't want your coochie. I want you praying for me. You dig? I want you to be giving me things, cook for me, clean for me, do other things. So when you get the coochie, it's going to be fantastic. It's gonna be. She invested so much in you that when she need it, she really gonna give it to you, you know. And that's another, that's just something I just know and hold, just the and also another thing too. Um, oh yeah, I didn't have a vehicle for a while, so I was walking to the gym because I'm some psychopath. But yeah, anyways, I'm walking to the gym, and the reason why, yeah, anyway, the reason why I started walking to the gym is because I knew, right? Here's the thing: if you're watching this video, go to the gym. You need to go to the gym, right? Even if you do go to the gym, go to the gym. If you don't go to the gym, go to the gym. Everyone should be going to the gym every single day, right? Anyways, so I'm going at a different time than I usually go because now I'm walking to the gym, right? And when you walk to the gym, right, you feel accomplished because you done walked about 30 minutes to the gym. You done walked. So you walk to the gym, boom, you get there, and you're working out. And now you're working out hard. Because my favorite day is back day. That's just my favorite. I don't really, arms is cool, chest is cool. I like working on my back. That's just something I like doing. So when you go there and you get that and you pumping, you got that rush, you got that pump, right? You just feel like you're at a gym high, right? You got a whole gym high, and then when you're at your peak performance, no negativity is even in your mind. No negativity. You don't even want to listen to negative music. Like when you reach the pinnacle in the gym, when you got the pump, you got everything going. You just walk to the gym, you feel accomplished because you just walk to the gym and you feel like you're like, man, I'm the fucking man. I fucking walked 30 minutes to this bitch to fucking work out. I didn't walk to go fuck some bitch. I didn't walk 30 minutes to work on myself. That's powerful, right? So after you do that and you get that pump midway in the gym, you already fucking high off life. They ain't see that baddie looking at you. Oh man, cause she see the aura. Like she's like, God damn, I gotta fucking worship this nigga. Like, damn. Yeah. But anyways, what's it called? Yeah. After you do that, and when you're walking home, man, you feel accomplished. You feel like you accomplished something very powerful that day. New bright ideas start coming inside your head. You start looking at it, you start feeling it. Man, you start talking to people different. But you're gonna realize that negativity does not enter your mind when you're at peak performance in life. When you're at peak performance in life, when you're doing just things are just absolutely amazing, no negativity can enter your mind. And if you're even around it, it just pushes away. People can't even talk negative to you. They're not even going to talk to you. Only positivity is in that realm when you're at peak performance at anything in high level. That's when you get in touch with your soul. That's when you get in touch with your mind, body, and soul. Is when you're at peak performance. When you're doing bullshit and wasting time, negativity lays there. When you're doing bullshit, you're not doing anything positive. You're not doing nothing to better your life. Negativity lives there. When you are working on yourself and you're doing better in life, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be financial. It doesn't have to necessarily be with women. It doesn't necessarily have to be relation. It doesn't have to necessarily be those specific things, but just like when you're doing something at a high level, usually it's working out. For me personally, it's working out. When I'm working out, negativity does not lie there when I am at just in general. Usually I'm a very peaceful guy. Like it's rare to have negative thoughts because I know how to control my mind. And if any negativity enters my mind or I even have a negative thought about someone, I say, why is that thought inside my mind? In my mind, it has to leave. Even if I have a negative thought about someone, I feel like I'm about to make fun of someone, I instantly catch myself and I say, don't think of that. Don't think of that. If you're thinking something negative, stop thinking because you're not thinking correctly. Because now you're going down. When you start thinking negative about people, you're moving down. Always think positive about people. Always push people to better yourself and better the situation. Always don't tell people that they're shit and blase blase. Like I mean, I don't argue with people. Something I just don't do. All right, but I'm gonna say this: work on yourself, and if you don't have good people around you, stop hanging around with them. Just focus on yourself. Okay. Eagles usually fly low. Doesn't make them the best bird, because I believe the best birds are geese, which is geese over there, right? But I mean, if you, I think I haven't posted any video of me with geese, but yeah, usually, yeah, geese are the best birds. That's a fact. By Ernie. Eagles are cool, you know, but geese, they're better. But anyways, yeah, if you want to get in, nah, you don't need to get in contact with me unless you have some, I don't know. But you can always pray for me. You can always do that, right? Things can always get better in life. But remember, life, the game is amazing. The game is amazing. And most, I don't know if I am though. The first bitch I ever fucked in a minivan, I may just tell a story time about it. Doesn't mean I'm about to go out and go hunt for a bitch. Don't mean I'm doing that. You know, I don't do that. But here's another thing too. I think about doing with the minivan because I love traveling. So I was probably gonna drive. I may do it. I don't know, but go to like different states, go to different strip clubs, and like interview different strippers. If I should do that, comment below. But yeah, I was thinking about that, But it most likely will be a story time the first bitch I ever fucking inside the minivan. Because most likely it's gonna be amazing. You dig? So don't judge what a nigga got. Don't ever judge anyone. Worry about your goddamn self, because people are doing things for different reasons. You thinking a nigga lame because he got a minivan. I'm thinking about, man, I'm amazing. I'm in this minivan. And if I see a hoe, she's gonna openly get inside this. Word. I'm gonna say, yeah, I definitely got lollipops in here, right? Especially if she catches me outside and she already like me. Then when I say, oh yeah, come to the love, because I call this the love boat. You dig? So I'm like, come to the love boat. She come to the love boat. We driving around. I got that love music playing. I pull up at the park. I'm like, man, get in the back. She gonna be like, okay, it's already spacious. Damn, you dig? And she gonna drop that neck. Word, She might have to pay me first. But anyways, peace, love, church on the move.